Did you record?
No, not yet.
About WandaVision.
No, 3 episodes are out right now. All right, we haven't. So just for the people who are out there watching, we're on. Is 3 episodes out or is it 4?
I think it's only 2. It's only 2.
I thought the 3rd episode came out today. Maybe
I checked right before we came on. Like the episode was not out. I'll check right now to see if it's on. But yeah, it's only 2. It's about 30 minutes long, and yeah. You're the comic book nerd.
First reaction when you saw it.
First reaction.
You're 10 minutes into the show.
First reaction. 10 minutes to show. Literally, it was like this. I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?" Like,
exactly.
What? I mean,
the trailer did not grab me at all.
Well, so I saw the trailers, right, and like I read some of the like previews for it, saying that's gonna have like that older vibe. And they literally went through the first 2 episodes in black and white, essentially, right? Oh, by the way, spoiler alert if you guys haven't watched WandaVision. So,
sorry.
Yeah, spoiler alert. We're about to get into some spoilers. So, yeah, that's just it's weird. I have more of an appreciation of it than you did when you watch it, because it reminds me of. They're going off by the Dick. So the first episode 1 is Dick Van Dyke Show, right? Or I got I Dream of Lucy feel from it, right?
Well, it was I Dream of Jeannie. Is it I Dream of Jeannie?
So I Dream of Jeannie and Bewitched was the 2nd episode, right? Okay. That's when they were like doing all like if you look at like the opening, it was like of that, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it kind of comes off a little like a Nolan-ish type film where you're trying to figure out what's going on, and like what is this happening. I don't know if you saw all the references to Sword in the just all the little Easter eggs of Sword agents like kind of being in there and whatnot.
Yeah.
So that I thought that was pretty cool. I was looking at some reviews online about it being like the House of M. The what? The House of M storyline. So yeah.
So if that's true, then I'll really be looking forward to how it plays out. But yeah, when I turn it on, I'm watching it, and I see like I recognize the 'cause I used to watch it with my mom. Like she used to watch TV Land and all that back in the day, Nick at Night, and I recognize the decor from the Dick Van Dyke Show, right? Mm-hmm. And so I'm just like, all right, this is stupid. This is stupid. And Marvel is at this point now, they're like, because the superhero genre has become so saturated, everybody having their origin stories and new heroes and all this and that, they're just doing different stuff to be different. Well, and I was just like, this is an absolute cash in BS. Like, hey, we're different. We're a family sitcom.
Come on.
Or whatever.
It's Disney.
It's
Disney.
Like I said, now like we're doing superhero sitcoms, and it wasn't until the ending credits where they had the person like turning some dials. What else? Okay, maybe there's something else to it. I wish that, because I think they're gonna turn a lot of people off initially, and then like episode 6 or 7 will come out, and people will be blown away, and then people are gonna want to go back and watch episode 1. Because right now it's BS, man. It's total BS.
Yeah, I would say this: if you didn't. It is definitely not your typical Marvel movie, right? Where the amount of action and whatnot, and you definitely have to know the characters. Like if you don't know who Wanda or Vision is, and you just see this stuff, you're not gonna try to connect the dots, right? To me, it's a puzzle trying to solve. I'm just me trying to solve a puzzle of like what's going on, right? It's kind of like how I do like a lot of in a Christopher Nolan movie, but. Like, I definitely get that it's not going to appeal to everyone, for sure. But I mean, I'm a little weird like that. I kind of like that. I appreciate them trying to be a little bit different. And
I appreciate difference, but like I said, like if they were able to weave in some of the more, some of the other aspects of the plot, and in the first couple of episodes, I think that would help. just based off these first two, like if I'm like, yo, like even Omar was saying, like, we're like, hey man, you gonna watch WandaVision? He was like, I saw the trailers.
No. Yeah.
Right. Why?
Yeah. It's not super appealing, right? But yeah, what are you gonna do? So I think it will definitely step up a lot, and that they're actually going to use this to kind of jump in with the Doctor Strange movie, the Multiverse of Madness. So, like Wanda Maximoff will be there. I wonder if this is how they're going to use this to kind of get X-Men involved finally.
If it has the House of M slant, then you're definitely going to see the X-Men. So I'd definitely be excited for that.
Yeah. Wanda or Scarlet Witch is one of the OP characters in comics. Just stupid overpowered. You kind of saw it a little bit with in Endgame, which is just kind of handling like Thanos a little bit, right? Like she could have just ended it, but
I mean, and mind you, like in the comics, right? This is somebody who started out as like somebody who could throw out like hex bolts and give people bad luck and things of that nature, right? And now all of a sudden, you can affect like all of reality. So it's crazy. It's crazy how she's evolved as a character.
But it's also interesting how they got her powers from like the Mind Stone too, right? So how did that evolve to her having these kind of powers? I don't know. Hopefully they explain it some more.
I mean, considering what the Mind Stone, is supposed to be able to do, I mean, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I guess I don't know enough about it to do that. But again, I kind of like the feel of it. I kind of liked kind of where they were going with it. There's a lot of like little fun Easter eggs, little drops in the hat of like House of M and Sword, and like how that agency is going to like develop. People were talking about Mephisto showing up, like the actual devil.
Mephisto, right? That's right.
Yeah, Mephisto, the actual devil showing up. Like so that one of the ladies that's like her next door neighbor that's like around. She keeps talking about her husband Ralph.
Yeah, I mean, I Love Lucy.
Of course, you never see Ralph there though, so I wonder if Ralph is like Mephisto, but yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they almost lost me, man. It's literally only because I'm familiar with House of M, and because they had like little things in the credits of somebody like controlling the TV monitors that I was like, okay, maybe there's more to it, because right now it's
yeah, I think who is I forgot the name, like Agana Harthis. Like Agatha Harthis, you know who that character is, right?
I don't know. Who's that?
Agatha Harthis? I may be mispronounced her name, but Agatha Harthis. I'm pretty sure that's right. Agatha Harkness. Whatever.
I'm gonna have to look her up too.
Yeah, Agatha Harkness. Yes. So, yeah, she's I remember seeing her in like X-Men Evolution. Right? And they think that she might be like that. I forgot that whatever her character, one that keeps talking about Ralph. So again, I'm interested in seeing how it goes. Hopefully, the buildup will lead to a very satisfying climax, and like they won't lose people on the way there, because I feel like it's going to be like super different episodes, right? You had the Nick Van Dyke show, then you had the Ideam of Genie or Bewitched episode. Then I'm assuming you're going to have like a Brady.
It's like they're going through all the eras, right?
Yeah, so they're going to see like a Brady Bunch episode.
Yeah, that's why they went to color. So he's going to be like Brady Bunch.
And then they're talking about the children, right? Which is interesting. And you're more familiar with the House of M storyline than I am. Like, I barely know anything about it. But my understanding with that storyline is that they were trying to use Scarlet Witch's children to like drain her powers or whatever.
Man, it's been so long since I read up on it, man. I've forgotten the details of the storyline. Plus, I'm more Marvel anyway.
Yeah,
You're more DC anyway.
Yeah, I mean, but man, what are you gonna do? So, yeah, yeah, we'll.
I would say Marvel has until about episode 5. Okay, get through all the freaking comedies, all the sitcoms that you wanna like have your characters play a role in or whatever, and be cute and show me something here. You got 5 episodes. I usually give most new shows 3 episodes. But I got history right with the Marvel universe.
Oh, come on! So you're just hating on Marvel.
I'm serious. I'm serious.
Hoping they have Maria Rambeau in that series. You know that, right? Maria Rambeau. Yeah. So she's supposed to be. Remember that black chick in episode 2?
Yeah.
That's supposed to be like Maria Rambeau right there, right? You don't know it yet, but yeah, major spoiler alert. But that's
How'd you find that out?
Just looking.
You watching the credits?
Not the
credits. All the credits, didn't you?
No. By the way, those credits are long. Those are long credits.
Like, I know. I saw what you. I mean, there's 5-6 minutes of credits.
People, yeah, it's like I definitely did not watch all the credits.
If you watch this show, once the credits start rolling, just go to the next one. Do not watch all those credits. Yeah. It's like 5-6 minutes. That's the time for you to get up, use the bathroom, make a snack, go check your email, whatever you have to do. I mean, they give you plenty of time until the next episode.
This is true.
It's out of control.
It is. It's the credits are stupid long for a 30-minute episode. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? But no, if you look at their Wikipedia page, I think it shows her as Maria Rambeau. And she was introduced as Maria Rambeau. So I think she's an agent of like SWORD first, and then like I don't know, maybe she gets her powers from that. I have no idea. I hope she gets her powers. So that'll be cool. Like I don't know. There's so much up in the air. So I'm excited to watch it and see where it goes. I get that other people may not follow it as much, but I'm a comic book nerd. So
yeah, it's like I know I'm going to watch it anyway, just because of that, right? Yeah. It's almost as bad as I won't say it's equal to, but it's almost as bad as when you can keep on watching Fast and Furious.
Oh God!
The movies are ridiculous and just not realistic at all. But you just have to watch the next one. You just have to.
You can watch them.
I can't stop.
I think I've watched all 8 of them. I have not watched the Hobbs and Shaw one, but I definitely have watched all 8 of them.
I watched Hobbs and Shaw. I just can't stop myself. I can't help.
Oh God! Yeah. I'm waiting for them to like blast off into space and race on the moon. Like that's
why not? I mean, you might as well. I mean, the previews for the new one, the guys, he drove off a cliff, like swung on a rope with the car around.
That was Hobbs and Shaw, I think, right? They're all the same after a while. So,
yeah, they running. You're right about that.
I mean, like John Cena is Dominic Toretto's like brother, and I'm like, you have got to be. You guys are just throwing darts, just random freaking ideas. It's like, you can tell it's just a bunch of dudes in a room, just like, so what are we gonna do for the next one? What if he has a brother?
Well, yeah, let's think about this. When the theme of your movies is family, how are you gonna be like, oh, by the way, Dominic has a long lost brother? What now?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All he cares about is his family. I think he'd know, right?
I don't think they care anymore. They just look. This is Fast and Furious. They know they're making $1 billion anyway. Like their movies make $1 billion. Why care?
I think the last 2 made like $1 billion, right? I
know. They make $1 billion per movie. Why invest in story? like what? For what? Like he's gonna have a brother. Like his wife's gonna have a sister. Like was it Gia or whatever? I forgot. Yeah, they're gonna have a sister. They're gonna bring back Ronda Rousey or whatever, and like it's just whatever. It's.
Let's get back to WandaVision because talking about that makes my head hurt. At the end of the day, I think it's going to be a really slow burn on this one, and right now I'm just not feeling it. I'll just put that out there. Not feeling it.
I'm interested. to kind of figure out what's going on and kind of see how long it lasts, where they're taking it. So we'll see. We'll see. I hope the climax matches or is worth it, right? To because the buildup, as you're saying, is slow. And I mean, if you're not into kind of the Dick Van Dyke and I Dream of Jeannie Bewitched stuff, like you're not gonna like it. So I hope they also explain like why they're doing it that way too, right?
It better be
So
something.
they
It
got
better
some
be
explaining to
something.
do. We got a lot of
You got some
explaining
explaining to do.
to do.
Yeah,
Lucy.
I
Yeah.
know.
I don't know if you wanted to get into like Wonder Woman reviews tonight.
Nope. That's that's something new we'll be doing on the YouTube
Yes.
channel. All right, movie reviews
Oh
will
yes.
be up on YouTube and Spotify and all that good stuff later on. We're going to start with Wonder Woman. If anybody out there has a movie that they'd like us to review, please let us know on the Targeted Podcast Facebook page. And you can DM the Targeted Podcast IG at the Targeted Podcast on
We out
Instagram.
there, man. We out there. We out there.